Okay, we got to talk about Looper. There are going to be spoilers. If you haven't seen it, or if you care, just click on the thing right down there, the little 2. That's the pause. Don't watch. Spoilers for Looper. All right. I really liked Looper. And I really like the people in it. I like Rian Johnson, who wrote and directed it. I think he's a really smart guy, and I liked the movie that he made with the star, one of the stars, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. They made this movie Brick. It was a high school film noir. It's fantastic. I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Everyone I know of every possible sexual orientation likes Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that way. He is 4-quadrant appeal, if you know what I mean. He's terrific in it, and Bruce Willis is terrific in it. You have to respect a movie that understands that if you have Bruce Willis above the mantelpiece in Act 1, that by Act 3 he should be killing lots of guys with twin P90s. That's a kind of organic understanding of what Bruce Willis is there for. And I think that it really handled time travel right. I'm sort of OCD about my time travel. I think that the details are what make a good time travel story, but Looper plays that trick that, that the good Doctor Who does, which is basically says, look, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, right? You don't have to understand the details to enjoy this as a movie. And I think that's a slick move, because since there's no such thing as time travel, you kind of get to say what you want about it. Okay, no, I'm stopping you. I'm sorry. I've been to the future of this episode of the observation deck, by which I mean we already shot it and I was there for it. You're totally missing the problems with time travel in this movie, and you're about to blow it. And this episode's going to be terrible, and the commenters are going to savage you, so I'm here to stop you. Me. You're here to stop. All right, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey. You see my point. The thing is that it's not the big arcs in time travel that can blow a story. It's the little things, the details. So I'm totally willing to grant, and you should be willing to grant, that Looper sort of hand waves and says, look, you don't have to understand how this works. So like, all right, maybe there's some kind of like prospective propagation of paradoxes, so that it's not that when a paradox happens, when something happens in the past, it's already happened in the future, but in fact, like something happens in the past and it propagates forward exactly 30 years. So it looks a little bit like the 10,000 year family tree thing that Sherry Tepper wrote about. So, you know, okay, maybe, but let's look at the small stuff. Take as an example, you can't kill somebody in the future, right? The cops are too good, so you got to send them back. Why can't you just kill them in the future and send the body back? Why can't you just kill them in the future and send the body right into the incinerator? Why can they kill Bruce Willis's wife, but not Bruce Willis? All right, seriously, this is not helping my self-loathing problems, because I think you're an idiot, which is weird. Why can you not kill somebody in the past and then have them disappear in the future if none of the changes will happen? By which I mean, so there's no paradox. You can kill somebody in the past. Like you could kill Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his future self would still do all of the things that he had done, but they couldn't kill Paul Dano. They had to cut pieces of him off first and presumably keep alive the carcass for 30 years. That doesn't quite track. Why do you have to strap the money to the bodies? Why don't you send the money separately? Why do loopers have to use the blunderbuss gun, and the other cool guys like Garrett Dillahunt, who I love, he's awesome,
You done?
Has to use a pistol? These are problems. These are, yeah, I'm going to go for it, loopholes. And that wouldn't bug me so much, except, you know, you've made a lot of these. I've watched a lot of these. Science fiction has to respect viewers, or else people think it's a schlock. And these little things, these are loopholes that should have been closed, because they diminish the movie. Now, I still really like it, but it doesn't, you know, it didn't cohere the way I wanted it to, and I think it could have. I think it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. That said, I still think Rian Johnson should direct Justice League. You know, first of all, you're overthinking. No. You know, as an entertainment, as genre, you're supposed to absorb a gestalt. Did I just go French and German? God, how do you stand sitting through these? I do think that that it's actually okay to have some of those things that make you think when you walk out of the movie theater, because it's one of the things that makes Looper not just schlock, right? You walk out and you really want it to work. And not in that way that, like, when we walked out of Prometheus and we were, you know, enraged, like, I wasn't enraged by this. I wanted to engage with the movie. Yeah. I think that's the important part here. I really do think that the movie works overall, even if you kind of walk away going, couldn't you just maybe a little turn the dial? Don't be Weasley about it. I'd have to kill myself and make you disappear. No, plus, though, you're totally right. He should direct Justice League.